League of Hashinshin.
What is League of Hashinshin? There's another YouTube channel that just posts my shit. Hash, you have to agree that such shield as bro needs a change. No, I think grit should translate into damage reduction. Then he'd be useless. Up to 90%, not this full health shield. Literally useless pick. Basically invulnerability. Useless pick. He would literally be a dead pick with that change. They would have to like double his damage to get him to be useful. Hitting his EW would basically have to one-shot people for him to be even slightly playable. Even the 1000 true damage wouldn't be enough. He would basically have to insta-gib an 80 carry, full HP, 2k true damage mega nuke. Because if he didn't, he'd press W and then die. You guys realize it decays over 3 seconds. Just to be clear, that's not like Mord Shield where it kind of slowly decays over 4 seconds, but realistically, the entirety of the decay is over the last 1 second. I mean, if he presses W and you walk to the side, or you walk behind him, it will already have gone half away in 1.5 seconds. In other words, simply the time it takes to walk behind him means half the shield is gone. Sona top? Has to be, right? I think I go second wind into Sona, correct? And before, Hashinshin rightfully criticizes Sona movement speed. No, Afik, no. Buffing the champion by giving her a shitload of movement speed and not at all touching her base stats so that melee champions could actually have a chance to... No! Leave her very squishy and then make her extremely fast. That's a good balance, because not at all is strong against melee. Not at all. And that definitely makes her weak into range? No, I'm sure every time I press Q, when she runs around with her, how much movement speed? 25% plus 4% per 100. I'm sure her 30% movement speed that she gets early game will definitely not be an issue for me. I mean, especially because it's permanent, which just feels great. Of course, feels great. No, technically it's only permanent at level 16. That's not so bad. Are they doing funnel? Doesn't that not work? Sona top, isn't that viable? Range top laner, therefore viable. Welcome to 2020 Twitch chat. Literally pick any ranged top laner. Congratulations. You now beat melee. I mean, it would help if my jungler came top. That's kind of what you need. If they go a ranged top laner and your jungler takes away early pressure, you can easily set up a situation where they can get punished for being ranged. Right, Efik, if you're on the live design team, or sorry, the playtest team, why are you playing top? Do you really need to test that? When all the pros are like top is worthless, when all the high rank players are like top is worthless, when everyone except for the single junglers trying to take attention off their extremely broken lane go top is worthless. Maybe top is worthless. Maybe we don't need to play test it. Just a thought. It's like testing if apples are red. Yep, apples are red. Sometimes they're green, but mostly they're red. Playtest complete. Oh, you got auto-filled. Right. I forgot. Yeah. Everyone plays top because it gets auto-filled. Because no one plays top. You have to ask yourself, is top lane becoming the most auto-filled role at high rank because people quit top? Because top laners can't get high rank? Or a mixture of the two? I think Riot Weekend has some serious bias issues, and I don't know why. Because I used to talk with him, like, before he worked at Riot, and he seemed normal. And then, like, after he got on the Riot team, he just started being, like, really disgruntled towards me. And just during top lane in general. Like, I remember before Worlds, everyone was like, oh, they aren't picking mages. And I'm like, because they're picking 80 carries in mages. You know? Like, don't look at what the losing teams are doing. What are the winning teams doing? And what are they doing every single time? They pick a top to stonewall top, or just to go even in top. And then they try to win the entire rest of the map. They won Worlds. They had a top laner so bad, they kicked him off the team. They fucking won Worlds and then kicked their top laner off because they were like, wait, fuck, this guy's useless. Like, imagine winning Worlds, but your top laner is so bad that you kick him off the team like a week later. But you've won Worlds. You're the best fucking team in all the world, but you have a terrible top laner. I mean, granted, not all ranged top laners win. Look at my boy Urgot. Well, yeah, because they've deliberately balanced Urgot to be a ranged top laner. Which is weird that, like, some champions get balanced to be ranged top laners, and then others like Quinn. Others like Quinn, not so much. The older I get, the more I rue having to fight with people that are teenagers. Okay. Dude, the teams I've gotten today are interesting. Very interesting.
Challenge me, mortals! I am here!
Okay. I mean, he literally isn't even going top. They're not even winning off him. Honestly, you want my opinion? They're not even winning off top. They're winning off our shitty mid laner. Because he's died so many times that he's made Galio so fed that Galio's actually killing people in the one combo he gets. Apparently the strategy is to give up on top lane. We literally instant win if Sona plays passive. Yeah, basically. Bot lane plays passive. We get the Rift Herald. We take 2 top turrets. Me and Rex are now fed as shit. We go bot lane. But you want to know what really fucked us was the fact that Galio got so fed on Heimerdinger. Like, you really want my opinion? I think that's the problem right there.
Smaller than the diagram.
Now comes in the flaw of Aatrox. Oh wow, I can't kill turrets. Boy, that seems like an issue. The fucking knockup by Nunu. Why didn't I get black shielded? I was gonna flash in my third Q there, but it wasn't even a bot lane issue. In fact, I was able most of the time to avoid MF or get kills on the front line or something. It was not even a it wasn't even an issue with the bot lane. It was a mid lane issue. Straight up. I don't think people noticed. Like, okay, when I teleported bot lane, who stopped me? Was it their bot lane? No, it was Galio. Because he was already so fed at that point that he basically one-shot me.